Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 6. Nicole left this morning around 5:30. We just dropped her off at the airport nice and early, and I was gonna stay awake to get the mountain of work done that I need to do today, but I was so exhausted. I went back to sleep for a couple hours after we got back. Now I am just working away. I also have the washer going again because I am washing the sheets and blankets from the guest bed. Honestly, today is probably just gonna be a work day, so I don't think I'm gonna upload this video on Vlogmas Day 6. This is probably just gonna be a combo, just because I have so much work to do. I have a couple of videos to edit. I have to edit yesterday's Vlogmas, which I have not done yet. And then I also have to film a video. So yeah, a lot of work to be done today. I did have breakfast. I had some delicious avocado toast with some eggs on it, but I feel like I need fruit in my body right now, and I have not had any in a while, so I'm gonna make a smoothie, so I'll bring you along. By the way, I know that this cup looks dirty, but it is clean. It's just we have super hard water here, so it always dries with like little water spots on it. I think I am gonna throw in just some baby carrots, just a few, not to really tamper with the flavor too much, but these are kind of going bad, so see if I can squeeze out any amount of nutrients from them. Blueberries. The best part is the banana. I like to freeze them myself, because then they taste like the green type of banana, which is what I prefer. I like a thick smoothie, but I feel like it's not really gonna stir too well if I don't fill this up to cover the frozen fruits. I don't know, the carrots might make it a little thin today. Here it is. We got a nice blueberry banana carrot smoothie. I'll give it a try. I have a nice metal straw. Delicious. I can't taste the carrot at all. I honestly probably should have put a little bit more in there. Okay, back to work. I will do the advent calendars a little bit later. All right, we are breaking open some more of the Godiva chocolate advent calendar. So I think we're gonna open a few up. Ryan has generously offered me one of his chocolates since he has a lot to catch up on. All right, these are the two. Looks like we've got one dark chocolate and one milk chocolate. So this is days 4 and 5. In case anyone was wondering, this was the tea that I originally pulled for Nicole, I think on Vlogmas Day 3, that I was like, wait, this is my favorite. I'm gonna switch it for something else, because I usually drink the Twinings green tea or their chai tea, which are my two faves. But I just realized I was pulling it out to drink it tonight. This is a nightly calm version. It's a little bit different. It has the green tea in it, but it also has chamomile, spearmint, lemongrass, lemon peel, orange leaves, all sorts of things. So I don't actually know if I'm gonna like this. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I honestly don't feel great tonight. I'm a little stressed out. So yeah, I'll update you tomorrow. Hello friends, happy Vlogmas Day 7. I clearly did not vlog much yesterday because I just had a lot of work to do. So this is a little combo vlog. And honestly, I still have a ton of work to do today. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for today, but I'm definitely going to catch up on the advent calendars, which I didn't do yesterday except for the tea. I also wanted to talk to you about my weekend, which maybe we should do now. I am going to be going to an appointment in like 30 minutes. I am in the process of getting laser hair removal. I'm doing a Brazilian. I am about to do my second session. This is actually not the first time I've done laser hair removal. Back in like 2015, I think, so like 7 years ago, I did laser hair removal under my arms. It was incredibly expensive. I don't know if it was expensive just because of where I lived at the time, or if it's just cheaper now that technology has advanced. When I found out how much a Brazilian costs in Las Vegas, I was like, oh, I'm 100% getting that. So I just saved up for a couple months and I am doing that now. But in case anybody is curious, I don't know how technology has changed now, but laser hair removal is not permanent. So I do still have hair on my underarms, but it is super fine and thin, and it doesn't grow that fast. So I definitely appreciate that, and I would love to get that everywhere else, but as of right now, we're just doing that part. So yeah, I just did my little hour of cardio. I haven't worked out all weekend, and I also showered. I honestly am still pretty tired from the weekend. You guys probably know I'm a huge homebody and an introvert, and I absolutely love Nicole. I love hanging out with her and I love doing Vegas activities, but boy, am I exhausted from doing so much in a row. And I'm not gonna lie, it also really hurt the bank account. I'm sure you're wondering why I would be doing laser hair removal after such an expensive weekend, but the laser hair removal is something that I saved up for since I moved here, and I already paid for it, so that is already not my money. But yeah, I did want to talk to you about some of the things that we did, because I know I've been getting questions from you guys on what I thought of the experiences we did for those of you who are potentially coming to visit Vegas at some point, because we did some awesome free things, we did some awesome expensive things, and we also did some not so awesome expensive things. So I'll just give you a quick rundown while I am waiting to leave for my appointment. I think our first day we went to the Strip. We had dinner at the Paris outdoor restaurant that was across the street from the Bellagio fountain. It actually wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. It was decently expensive, but it ended up being fairly affordable in terms of like a nice restaurant. I think the plates ranged between like $20 and $40, and then there was like some expensive steaks and stuff. And we did get a really nice view of the fountain, so that I absolutely would recommend. Then on Sunday, we went to the Neon Sign Museum. That, I don't remember how much it cost. I think it might have been like $16, but we get a Nevada locals discount, which a lot of places do offer if you have a state license. That was 100% worth it. I absolutely want to go back. I actually want to take Leah because I think she would absolutely love it, and like learning the history of the signs and stuff. Definitely awesome. Definitely recommend. We also went to the Ethel Chocolate Factory and Cactus Garden, which I told you is just my favorite place in Vegas so far. That is actually usually free. Right now for the holiday season, they have the holiday lights, and that costs $1, and they said they donate the $1 to charity. So obviously that was worth it, but also if you're here any other time of year, go during the day because it is a really gorgeous cactus garden. They have different varieties, and they have like little signs that tell you what type of cacti they are. So it's really awesome. Highly recommend. And then they have a little self-guided chocolate factory tour. They give you a little free sample, and then they have their little chocolate gift shop where you can buy the chocolates, and they're incredibly good quality. It's a subsidiary of Mars Company, I'm pretty sure. So it's like M&M's, that brand of chocolate. I personally love it. I think it's super high quality. Yesterday, we went to Area 15, and Ryan and I have been there before, but we haven't done all of the activities there. And we did Omega Mart. I did that originally with Ryan, and then I did it again with Nicole. And it is fairly expensive. I don't remember exactly how much that is either for non-residents. I think it's between $45 and $50. For residents, it was $39. So I did end up getting a cheaper price the second time around, which was nice. It is a pretty expensive thing, and I wouldn't go there frequently, but I think it's a really awesome little art installation. I think the little grocery store is hilarious, and then they have this massive back area that's just kind of fun to roam around. And then they also have this additional game that you can play where you can buy a little employee card for $3, and there's little computer screens that you can do this like little interactive game on. And then the last thing that we did was the Lost Spirits Distillery. Now that the price kind of ranges depending on if you go on the weekend or a weekday, and then it also ranges on if you're going in the daytime or at night. So it can get incredibly expensive. They also have like VIP tickets, which as we found out, the VIPs were like the same areas as regular tickets. You just got to stand slightly closer to the stage. I don't know what happens during the day. Originally, we were going to go to one of their brunch shows, but they were sold out. And then we ended up deciding to go on a weekday because it was significantly less expensive, like $40 less expensive. We did get the local discount price. So with tax, it ended up being $61 each. And that included 4 1-ounce pours of rum. And unfortunately, they did not have an option for people like myself who don't drink alcohol. And I was like, well, do you guys have any non-alcoholic drinks that I can have while I'm like on this distillery tour / show? And they were like, oh, you can buy a soda from the bartender. So I was kind of annoyed that that wasn't included because soda is not as expensive as alcohol. As far as the show goes, again, I don't know what they do during the day, but at night there's like a bunch of different stages. The room itself is really dark. It kind of reminded me of a haunted house, which was kind of fun in theory, but in practice, kind of annoying. My fridge just kicked on, but I'm going to keep going because they had all of these different stages, and then they had different performers on each stage. So you were supposed to kind of roam around the building and find different performers, but the performers also moved around the building. So you could walk for like 5-10 minutes, find another stage in the maze, and then the performance would start and it would be the same performer that you just saw somewhere else. So that kept on happening to us and we couldn't find some of the stages at all. Like apparently they had a mentalist there, which we just could not find. We ended up seeing a couple of the same acts twice because we just couldn't find stuff. And then we ended up trying to stay at one place for a few acts, but then we kept on getting more people that we've seen in there. So then we would move somewhere else, but then we would pretty much miss the show because we were walking while the performance was on. So I wasn't too thrilled with that, to be totally honest. I don't think that it was worth the price, especially for me. Felt like they kept on being like, don't lose your glass or you're gonna be really sad and sober. And I was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna be sober, but I hope I have a good time. I don't know. I didn't love that. I know Nicole had a really good time, so I'm glad she got to experience it. I just feel like, I don't know that it was really worth it. Would I go again? Definitely not. Would I recommend it to people? Honestly, probably not. Even though the shows were fun, I just felt like there's other shows on the strip where you can get the same sort of circusy burlesque experience and it's just a little bit better quality, not in terms of like the actual dancers and performers, but just in terms of like the way that it's set up. And I also obviously would not recommend it if you don't drink. I just kind of wish that there was an option for us so that we could still have a fun time, because even though I don't drink alcohol, I still like magic shows. I still like going to cool performances and acts and stuff. So yeah, that was definitely not for me. Nicole enjoyed it. I don't know that Ryan loved it. I think he said it was decent, but probably just not worth the price, especially because the alcohol wasn't the best quality either. For the price, I just don't think I would recommend it. I think you could go on the strip, see some cool shows, and get drinks for less. That was my experience, but I do have to get ready to head out for my appointment now. Then I'm going to get some work done, but maybe we can take a couple of breaks and try some of the jams or do the other advent calendars. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, I am back from my appointment. It honestly was not bad at all. I do get numbing cream. I don't think it's going to be bad until like the last session, but yeah, I am going to have some lunch. I'm going to use my vegan pesto again and have some pasta. A lot of you guys were asking, why does pesto need to be vegan? So if you're curious, basically a lot of store-bought pesto has, and also regular pesto has Parmesan cheese in it, and a lot of times they also thicken it with cream. So Ryan always gets these interesting fun pestos and I never get to try them because there's always a lot of dairy in them, but this one is thickened with cashew cream, so that's what makes it vegan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I think I mentioned it in Vlogmas Day 1 that I bought a vegan pesto. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat, then I'm going to work, and then maybe we can take a little break and look at the advents. It is, I don't know what time it is because my watch is charging. I'm taking a short break and open my day 6 and 7 Cadillacer advent. So we're gonna do that. By the way, I do have another load of laundry going. Honestly, between me and Ryan, I think we've done like 8 loads of laundry so far for Vlogmas, and we're only like 7 days in. So I don't know why we have so much laundry to do right now. We usually do it like once a week and it's fine. But yeah, I'm going to open up day 6. This is gorgeous. Okay, so this one is sort of like this light dusty blue, but then we have red metallic hex glitters and then iridescent flakes running throughout. Absolutely gorgeous. Ideally what I want to do for Vlogmas is each day just show you like a little mini swatch on my nails of what the day's polish looks like. Obviously I've not done that. Oh my gosh, do I have? I do. I have nail polish stuck on my hair. I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was saying that I'm a little behind right now, so I'm gonna have to do like a few swatches of the previous polishes. I don't think these advent calendar shades are going to be available for sale. If you didn't buy the advent calendar, I don't think you can get these, but I still want to show you what they look like. So this is day 7, which is for today, and this is another thermal. Yay! This one's so pretty too. It looks like a purple base, but we've got this intense shimmer in there that head-on looks kind of like orangey, and then around the edges it looks gold and yellow, and then I can't tell if the glitters in here are white or super light blue, but I have been loving these types of glitter polishes from them, especially from their recent winter collection. That looks really pretty. It just randomly got super dark in here. We also have the Jam advent calendar, so I didn't do yesterday's and I need to do today's. Ryan likes to be a part of that, so I'll wait until he needs a break from work or when he's done working, and then we can do that. I have also been snacking a lot today, so I don't know if I'm gonna want any, but we'll see. Last year I had a couple of days where I was like, this is not good Vlogmas content, and I'm feeling like that about this vlog, so I'm trying not to be annoyed at myself, because I think the point of Vlogmas is to be like, this is my everyday life, and obviously not every day is going to be interesting, but when you're managing 2 channels, so like doing these videos for Vlogmas while also doing main channel content, I think it gets a little difficult, because there are some days, especially now, like catching up from a long weekend of not doing anything. I don't know. I'm trying not to pressure myself to feel like I have to do anything in particular, so I'm just gonna keep on doing my normal day, and then I'll show you my normal day. So obviously I didn't wear makeup yesterday. I'm not wearing makeup today, which is kind of throwing a wrench in my different eyeshadow palette every day vlogs. I don't know, maybe I'll throw something on for when we go grocery shopping later, just so I can feel a little bit cute. All right, I'm gonna go back to work. All right, it has been a couple more hours since I last spoke to you, but the sun is setting and we are going to the grocery store because we're out of food. And then we also have a $10 gift card to Taco Bell, so I think we're just gonna get that for dinner. I'll let you know if we get anything interesting. I don't know, just regular grocery store stuff. We're back from the grocery store. We also got a lot of Taco Bell. I didn't get anything crazy. I just get plain hard tacos there with no cheese. Yeah, I always see people on YouTube doing like grocery hauls, but I feel like they always have like interesting stuff, and we just have like chicken breasts, vegetables and stuff, so there's nothing crazy, but I can give you guys the highlights. We got some Jelly Belly flavored candy canes for our stockings. So Ryan got, I think this was cotton candy flavor, and I got watermelon flavor. We got strawberry Newtons. Never had them before, but Ryan and I were talking about how we used to love fig Newtons, and he was like, I used to love strawberry Newtons, and I was like, I've never heard of a strawberry Newton, so we got that. We also got birthday cake Oreos, which are the best Oreos, but we got them for a specific purpose, because there's something exciting that I want to make during Vlogmas. Oh, you can go ahead and wash your hands. I won't reveal what that is, but it has something to do with Oreos, if anybody has any guesses. This is the thing I think I'm the most excited about. Royal Dansk came out with a new cookie tin. I don't know if you guys remember these. I know they're always people's sewing kits, but I always loved Royal Dansk cookies, but this time they have vanilla flavor, hot chocolate flavor, caramel, and brown sugar. Everything else is honestly just like groceries. It's just all normal stuff. So we're gonna put that away. Then we're gonna eat our Taco Bell, and then I guess we'll do our advent calendars. Okay, we're back in the corner. I just realized I did not put any makeup on at all today. I actually have a lot of work to do tonight. It's, what time is it? 6 o'clock, so I'm probably just gonna work until bedtime. But before I go, Ryan wants to open his Godiva, and I'm gonna open our jam advents from the last 2 days. Okay, so yesterday's jam was strawberry red currant. I don't even know what that is. So that was yesterday's, and then today is day 7. Peach jasmine flower spread. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's like a light yellow kind of color. But yeah, so those are our 2 spreads. I'll get my tea for tonight, which I'll probably just drink while I'm doing my work, and this was yesterday's. I get 2 of each one. And tonight's is actually like my favorite. This is the chai decaf. So this is the flavor that I buy like the little boxes of tea in that I've been drinking a lot recently. So I already know I love it. It's delicious. I like to add a little bit of honey. It's nice and spiced, so it tastes really good. I am happy to drink it because yesterday's I did not love. It was a little minty for me. It wasn't the worst, but it was a little more minty than I wish it was. Rye Bread, would you like to open your Godiva now? Okay, we've got another lion today. And I have to tell you, somebody else in the comments actually said that theirs was caramel as well. What is this one? Oh, this is day 7. A little square of dark chocolate. Anyway, I guess I will call the vlog here. I know it was kind of a boring Vlogmas couple of days, but as I said earlier today, that is just life. Sometimes I gotta catch up on work. And I do have a decent amount of work stuff to do tomorrow as well. I'm just trying to catch up. I usually work on the weekends as well, so I kind of missed like 4 days of work work stuff, so I'm just trying to catch up right now. But maybe tomorrow we can make the exciting recipe that I got those Oreos for that I've been wanting for so long. So if anybody has any guesses as to what it's going to be, I think I've talked about it somewhat recently. So if you have any guesses, you can leave it in the comments. But yeah, we'll figure out something fun to do tomorrow, and we've got some jams to catch up on, so we'll have to eat some of those as well. But yeah, thank you for joining me for Vlogmas. Sorry it wasn't a particularly exciting one, but I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye!